Hello and welcome to the Furious Fetus with me, Scott Ambrose. This is the first episode for 2015. Are you excited? Is it a good year so far? I don't really know what's happened this year. What's happened so far? Anything exciting been happening? Oh, I've been so busy. So busy doing fuck all. Celebrating Jesus' birthday. What a great way to celebrate. Did everybody have a nice Christmas? Good. Now it's time to be shit scared. Let's be shit scared, people. The Muslims are coming. They're coming to take away your freedoms. They're coming. They've been planning shit while everybody was being festive, celebrating the pagan holiday, celebrating Jesus, celebrating just consumerism. Eating turkey, eating beef, getting fat, getting comfortable. These Muslims, the fucking Muslims, have been plotting and planning to kill. It's one of the bonuses about being a Muslim extremist is you definitely don't give a fuck about Christmas, so you have time to plan shit. Now that's what all I'm saying is I'm not saying that the West, I'm not saying the good Christian West should enslave the Muslim people and indoctrinate their Christian values onto them. I'm not saying this, but what I am saying is if they did celebrate Christmas, they wouldn't have had time to kill people in Paris. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying we should enslave them and get them involved in our consumeristic nature of fattening up turkeys so we can fill our fat faces with them and we could exchange shitty presents. Although I did have some wonderful presents for Christmas. I'm not saying we should indoctrinate their belief system with our belief system so they don't kill people. I'm just saying, if they had something to do over Christmas, maybe had a few beers, had a bit of a festive period, they might not have done this. I don't know. It's been a weird fucking week for reality. How chaotic has it all been? It's been exciting. It's been scary. It's not been that scary. Unless you live in the world of the media, then fuck! Ah! Jesus! Oh, God! Ah! The Muslims! They're coming! The Muslims are coming! They want to take away your freedom! They're going to take away your pens! You want to say something, you won't be able to, because they're going to gag you. Don't you even speak. Muslims, they're everywhere! They're like rats. Then you're not 5 feet away from a Muslim. These Muslims. Oh, they're evil. With their faces. And their eyes. And their hands. They live everywhere. They are the most evil, most ridiculous, most horrible. They're like the modern day Jews, aren't they? Boy, it's very, very exciting. Like, it's been so much information thrown at you that you can't even process it all. It's just this bombardment of just confusing, kind of constant stream of just kind of information. Everybody has an opinion. You can't go on Twitter. I got swept up in it. I got swept up into the fucking bullshit as well. It's such a it's like a tidal wave of kind of information when something like this happens. Everybody just floods their voice out. So it's this constant wave, and it just smashes against you. And if you have an opposing opinion to what happened, you get this wave that just crashes you against the rocks. It's a weird time. It's always been a weird time. There was medieval knights just walking around going, "What the fuck am I doing wearing metal? This is just weird. This is a weird time, isn't it?" Like last week, John walking down the road, and someone fired an arrow, and it hit him in the face. Look at me now. Look at me, I'm like a fucking robot. I'm just walking round and just clanging around. Clanging. Someone came out to me the other day, fired an arrow, hit me right in the face. Just bounced off. I feel indestructible, man. It's ridiculous. What a weird time we live in. You know? There's people like, oh, these punks. They have their hair spiked up and they have trousers all ripped. Oh, what a weird time. Every time, every moment is a weird time. Because it's a multiverse of different fucking situations all happening at once. And you just flick between each reality. You don't really know which one you're in, but you are in it. But then it can suddenly change. So it's always a weird time. But I think the introduction of cameras and just the way our brains are getting bigger, the weirdness just seems more ridiculous. It gets weirder. It out-weirds itself every time. Because it was like watching a film. I was watching after the Jushicelli. That's my French. That's probably the most offensive thing I've said so far. Is my attempt of just a French accent. Like after the shooting, and then the two guys went off, like ran away for a bit, and then you had the police hunting them down. It was like a really boring movie just watching that media coverage. And there's cameras everywhere. Everybody's watching this event unfold. The more cameras you put up, the more cinematic it looks, and it starts to become... It's almost like reality's starting to become a film. Like, is it people reflecting films of what they've seen already, or is it reality becoming a film? Because everybody has a camera now, so there's constant, like, there's so many cutaways now that the media can use. It used to be just a dude in a Mac with his glasses on. He'd be stood outside the orphanage, and he'd be like, there's been a fire. I'm here, stood inside a field, outside the orphanage. The fire is burning away. 4 orphanages have survived, but 5 have... Make that 6 orphanages have died. And then it'd be like, well, cut back to you, Suzanne. And then it'd go back. Now it's just this kind of this constant circle jerking of just, look at me with my tits. It's just tits and graphs and then just constant violence. Tits, graph, violence, tits, graph, violence, tits, graph, violence, tits, graph, violence, tits, graph, violence. Oh, what do I look like? Oh, she's hot. Oh, God, I just jerked off to someone being beheaded. It's just this, and then you have a statistics. It's just a graph, and they'll have some tits on it. I think that's what it would be if they could create the graph. Like it would just be a graph, just the graph would be a penis, and it would slowly erect up into the presenter's tits, because she is the news is getting sexier and sexier to get more people to watch. So it would just be this the graph of just getting this hard on getting harder and harder, just becoming between these tits, and at the climax of the story it would just come over her face. But it won't come, it will just come the tears of the innocent children that are trapped watching their dad just watching Sky News that their dad's making them watch, going, look how fucked you are, this is reality, look at it, Tony's just sat there, a 5-year-old child, just going, I want to go outside and play, Dad, just let me play. And the dad sat there going, no, it's not safe to play anymore, playtime is over, look at the world, it's horrible, it's disgusting, look at the vileness, look how evil it is. You sit here and you will watch this, and you will be scared, and you will live in fear. But Dad, I don't want to be in fear, I just want to go out and play and enjoy the outside. And look out the window, Dad. Look, it's sunny and you can see birds. Look, tweet. Look at the tweets. The tweets are all over the place. They're just flying around, picking up worms. Look, Dad, there's a frog. I could go play with the frog. No, you can't play with the frog. It might be a jihadist frog. That frog you might kiss that frog and it might turn into Muhammad and kill you. Don't you dare try and kiss that frog. Watch the telly. Look at it. She's got nice tits, hasn't she? Look at those. Oh, Jesus. But look. Ah, look at them. Ah, evil. Dad, just let me go and play. You can't go and play. You have to stay here scared. Let fear into your life. Dad, I'm not scared about dying. I'm a child. What do you mean you're not scared about dying? Dad, you shouldn't be scared about dying either. Just go out and explore the world and be happy and kind and love everybody. No, I don't want to do that. I'm happy just being scared and just stuck on my sofa, just in fear, in constant terror. But Dad, you don't understand. If you support the war on terror, but yet you live in fear. But whose fear? The fear of the Islamic people that you're supposed to be scared of, that you're told to be scared of? Or are you scared just because of the Western media telling you what to be scared of? I don't know, son. Why are you asking me these questions? Fine, go outside, but don't go anywhere where I can't see you. And then the kid goes and climbs a tree and falls and hurts himself, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful pain because he got to reach the height of the tree. He took a risk and he failed. And he stood up and he went up that tree again. And he soaked in it. Soaked in the fucking sun shining through the tree as he stood at the canopy. And he looked over the world and thought, wow, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Anyway, what the fuck have I been talking about? Yeah, so TV, hey? EastEnders, huh? God. So, how long? What the fuck? See? That's 12 minutes of just a constant barrage of just nonsense. That's all. It's been 2 weeks of that now. It is a weird kind of strange kind of. You don't know what to do now, do you? You don't know who to hate. And you don't know who the good guy is. There is no good guys. There are no bad guys. It's just people. Just individuals that make up humankindness. Humankind. It was fucked up. It's fucked up that people believe that they're so serious. They're so serious in their own beliefs. Their ego. Imagine being so ego-driven where you're like, well, I've got to go out and kill some people. Why do you have to kill them? They drew some pictures. Imagine being angry at The Simpsons. Not even like, just being angry at what The Simpsons look like. Oh, God, look at them, their fucking yellow faces and their 4 fingers. They're fucking creeps. You know, I need to go kill someone for this. Like, that's one of the benefits about being an atheist. Is, you don't look at The Simpsons and think, oh, I'm going to have to go punch someone. You can enjoy cartoons as an atheist. That's that's one of the great things. But then also atheists are fucking annoying as shit. There's nothing worse, is there? There's nothing worse. Well, I use science to determine my view on the world. I consider God to be this made-up thing. He was a man-made thing that was used to control people and manipulate their behavior. So the man who said he could speak to God could get a lot of gold stuff and a lot of altar boys. And as an atheist, I use science as my reasoning. I look at the world through numbers, and I realize that the universe is 20 billion years old, and we descended from apes, and that is why I'm here. I'm here to tell you that God doesn't exist, but the universe, I do have some of the answers, but I don't have all of them. But I do know that numbers have told me that God doesn't exist. Where do the numbers come from? Well, a man once made them up, and so we just use them, and we've been pondering the numbers, and we realised it's the best system to determine where we come from and where we're going and what we are. So a dude made up some numbers, and then we just use them. Isn't that a bit godly? Well, no, because the numbers, they don't control our lives, do they? No, they do. I've stood in McDonald's and seen someone get fucking mental because they had 5 McNuggets in their McNugget box. Dude. Excuse me. Yeah, I asked for the McNugget box, the 6 McNuggets. Yeah, there only seems to be 5 here. Yeah, you better give me a fucking McNugget. No, don't give me any of that fucking bullshit, you minimum wage wanker. Right, you get... No, get your fucking stupid little hat off, right, and get in that back and get me some McNugget. No, I will sue you if you do. Yeah, alright, just calm down. Don't let numbers control your life. It's fucking, what the hell was I saying? No, but, like, who do you hate? Who's the enemy? Is it all Muslims? No. But then, are all Muslims ridiculous? Yes. They are. Do you hate them all, though? Nah. They have stupid beliefs, but so do I. You can't hate all the Muslims because 2 of them went a bit wacky. But then, they wouldn't have went wacky if they didn't have that fucking bullshit forced down their face. Like, this is what you need to believe, and if anybody draws a picture, you have to go attack them. What else should I do? Let's go cut off clits. We'll stone rape victims to death. Women can't drive. That's one in Saudi Arabia, isn't it? You're not allowed to drink. Don't eat pork. Have your dick cut up. You can have as many wives as you want. That's a good one. That's one to keep. But, yeah. Like, where... Like, it's ridiculous. Just anybody that just, takes symbolism as literal kind of meaning and interprets it as it's the beyond and end all of reality is a loon. And if you have moderate loons... You have, like, intolerant loons. They're all loons. Let's just call them... Let's not even call them Muslims anymore. I'm not even going to call them... I'm just going to call them loons. Anybody that has a set rules of living is a loon. Because it's all chaos. It's all ridiculous. And nothing makes sense. It's only when you try and start making sense of it all. Sometimes it helps. Sometimes it's good to have like little messages where you can kind of interpret it to make a little bit of sense. But as soon as you start having like a 10-part, this is my 10-part code to reality. Yeah. Episode 1, be nice. Episode 2, that's all you need really. Episode 1, just be nice to people. Just take that what is it? Thou shalt not do unto others that others will point. I don't know. I'm not dumb enough. I'm not smart enough to. Oh golly! Ah, God, golly! Good gosh! This episode's a bit too heavy. I think that was the Prophet Muhammad telling me, Scott, you need to stop sneezing. You need to stop this, and here's a sneeze to get you to stop. So, what the fuck was I on about? That sneeze is just clear to my memory. Like, God. What the hell was I on about? I don't even remember. I don't remember now. I don't remember what I was on about. I wish I could talk about football instead. That was it. The loons. I had to go back and fucking really listen to myself. I'm like, what the hell was I talking about? And I realised I was on about the loons. The loon. Everybody's a loon. Everybody's a loon. You have tolerant loons. You have fucking intolerant loons. You have loons that kill people. You have loons that just kind of sit around, just staring out the window. You have loons that are proper loons. They're so loony that they can't even exist in the same place as other people because they're too loony. They shit on their hands and then they make artwork with swastikas and it's a little bit too crazy. So we put those loons in little loony houses, and then you got the loons that are in charge. Those loons tell you what the other loons should be doing. It's we're all loons. It's yeah, but it's just so silly. I love the I felt like it was weird that all the Muslim folk were apologizing. They're like, as a Muslim, I apologize for these two psychopaths, which is fucking stupid. Why? What are you apologizing for? Now you're giving them credit. You're giving them like, well, to be fair, they weren't Muslims, so they're the same group of us. So, don't keep putting yourself in the same group. Just separate into fucking psychopaths. As a Muslim, and he claimed to be a Muslim, and I claim to be a Muslim, so we're now in the same group. But don't tar us all with the same brush. It's like me, like, if I call my name's Scott, and then someone went around and started killing people, I also named Scott, but as a Scot, I apologise for the other Scots' actions. You know? It turns out we didn't hold the same beliefs, but we are both called Scott. What? People, Scott, what the fuck are you on about? Why are you apologising for another person? You fucking... Don't apologise. What are you sorry for? As a human, I apologise for all other humans. As a mammal, I apologise for the dolphin raping other dolphins. I feel awful that dolphins are out there being fucked against their will. And as a mammal, I want to say, I speak in all mammals and say, I apologise. As a member of the universe, I would like to apologise for the Big Bang destroying worlds and suns in other multiverses. I apologise. I apologise for the chaos that I have created. I apologise. What are you apologising for? Fucking morons. No one else does that. Silly. They're fucking... That's how pressured they are. That's how pressured certain Muslim people feel from white people, or fucking the West or whatever. Where they're apologising. Don't do it. You don't need to apologise. Just be nice. Just go out there and be nice. I don't know, hug your neighbour. Bake someone a cake. Not all Muslims are crazy. But there's a lot of crazy fucking Muslims. You know? There's a lot of fucking just people crazy. Just distance yourself and you look at us all as like fucking... Look at us all as what we are. And you see this a planet full of crazy fucking egomaniacs running around looking for hugs and to be right. That's all people want. They want to be right and hugs. And occasionally a muffin. I want a muffin! I don't want people not to like me. I want a muffin. Okay, I'll just claim to like this certain things. I'm in the same group as other people, and then we'll all hug each other. Yay! It's so silly. But let's just walk away from the Muslim conversation for a minute, because it's they're not that. It's not them. It's just I don't know. It's people just. It's people just trying to find a meaning on all this. Don't stop searching. Why are you spending your whole life looking for what life means. And you're wasting life. Just relax. Don't keep searching. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy the moments you have. Enjoy it all. Don't be going around going, I wonder what all this means. Because you're not going to find an answer. It doesn't matter what it means. Just fucking enjoy it well. Just treat it like the rental car it is. But then we got on the other side, the freedom of speech thing now that's come up. That's an interesting thing. Because it doesn't exist, does it? Really? You can't just go around saying what the fuck you like. Because someone out there is going to be upset. And someone has more power than you. They're sat there. And they as soon as you start making fun of them, they're going to stamp down on you. Because it comes down to, they don't want their reputation tarnished. So that's why you can't fucking make fun of Scientology. You can, but they'll sue you. They'll come after you. You go after the government and tell people what the government are doing. They're gonna be like, oh shit, there's people fucking revealing information about us. Let's fucking try and cover it up and hide it. And that's why you have WikiLeaks and fucking, what's it, Julian Assange flying around the country trying to avoid being tripped over and taken into being butterflied net, taken in. I hear you are saying stuff against us, and we don't like it. The only thing, it's not freedom of expression or freedom of speech. It's just the best thing would be freedom of embarrassment. No one gets embarrassed. Once you get rid of that, freedom of shame. As long as you're not filled with and as long as you got nothing to hide. Once you have nothing to hide, you can express ideas. As soon as you start fucking covering stuff up and hiding stuff and creating lies, that's when freedom of speech becomes an issue. Because as soon as you're like, hey, look, they've been doing this, but you don't, no, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, don't you dare tell us I'm not gay, don't you, I am not gay, don't you dare tell anyone that I have dick pics on my phone of other men. I don't want to know. I don't want other people knowing that I might like sucking dick. I believe in freedom of speech, but we should not say that people are gay. That's not on. Like, I'd be that asshole. I could be that asshole that was like fucking against freedom of speech if I cheated on my girlfriend. I'd be like, we must suppress this information. This is information that could scrutinize the safety of this country. We cannot have this information getting out there, so we are no longer allowed to talk about girlfriends or affairs. That is a very offensive statement. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you don't want that information out, so you fucking try and hide it. Or you just accept it and claim, and you're like, oh, okay. You know, because it'll embarrass me, it'll shame me, it'll upset her, it'll upset me. So we try and fucking cover the information up. We cover ourselves up on a daily basis with fucking freedom of speech. We choose what information we want to get out there. I say, though, we should have the right to get that fucking information out there. Trying to cover it up. But no, we all fall into not doing it. We're like, oh no, let's not do that. Should we tell Sam he's a dick? 'Cause Sam's a bit of a dick. Should we tell Sam that he's a dick? Yeah, no, I don't think we should upset Sam, you know. Should we tell his girlfriend that he's a dick, though? Hey, let's not rock the boat. We're just but he's being a dick. Yeah, but and then you have fucking this group consensus. We're like, I don't know what to do. Yeah, it's we all have this freedom of speech thing. We all cover ourselves. So of course, people don't want you talking about shit. But you should be able to. As soon as fucking anybody tries to make you not say a certain thing, you have to ask why they want you to not talk about that. You know, why people are willing to give up freedom for safety, but safety, you can't stop it. if I give up my freedom to say words, will I become safer? Dude, the roads get icy in this country. You know? Doesn't matter if terrorists or fucking weather. One way you're gonna die. Just accept that you're gonna die one day. And fucking, oh, I just want to be safe and comfortable. There, I won't say anything about anybody. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. I'd rather have the right to fucking say what the fuck I like. But nah, that doesn't exist. Too many egos get hurt. Too many people are like, oh no, they said something bad against me. We need to write a letter. If only they just wrote a letter. But they don't. They want to throw you in the fucking jail. I'm on about this country. He wrote an offensive thing on Twitter. Oh, that fucking poor cunt in Scotland. And that the garbage fucking, what's it called? The bin lorry, the garbage truck went skidding into the shopping centre, and everybody was like, "Oh, it was dreadful." And then some kid did this fantastic Frankie Boyle-esque joke. He was like, "That was the most rubbish it's ever picked up when it hit those people in Glasgow." It's fucking funny. This is outrageous. I'm offended. I'm going to get onto my Twitter and I'm going to tweet. I'm angry. The poor cunt that wrote that fucking thing, now in the fucking jail. He had to handed himself in. He was like, the police were like, oh. He was like, yeah, I upset some people. Now fuck them. If they're upset. You know, I thought it was funny. Where's my rights to laugh? You know, that was artwork, what he created. He fucking created art. What, and you're going to censor me from seeing someone else's art? That poor cunt's now in jail. Fucking, excuse me, son, I hear that you did a joke. Banging on the gavel. Boom, boom, boom. It's fucking... Nah, you should be able to say what the fuck you like anytime you want. Sure, expect consequences. Don't go out there just to offend people. Well, no, if you're going to offend people, offend the right people that you want to offend. The worst thing is when you accidentally offend people. I never want to accidentally offend anybody. That's the worst. But then if I do accidentally offend them, I don't want them to come at me and throw me in jail or fucking shoot me. No, I want them, if I accidentally offend them, I want them to be like, yeah, I didn't like what you said there. And then we have a conversation on that subject, and then we create ideas, and we create this whole fucking moment between two people, and we express ourselves. You know, oh, I was offended. Let's kneecap him. Nah. Let's wreck his fucking life. No. Fuck you. Talk about it and see see what you can both learn from this. Fucking just kill people, you fucking cunts. Oh, let's throw him in the jail. Fucking. And now I've got nothing against offending people that need to be offended. Fuck them. Fucking assholes. I'm done with talking. I'm talking about fucking Muhammad now. Fuck Muhammad and his fucking asshole. You know? I don't hate Muslims, but I fucking hate a group of people that are, and a fucking an organisation, a fucking powerful thing that determines how other people live by under a fucking tyranny. Now, I hope I offend you, you fucking moron. Fucking how dare you try and force me to do what you want me to do? Nah, it's not happening. But your freedom of speech thing, man. You know, you have the freedom to say what's okay as long as it promotes other people in the community. As long as it promotes the same ideas as the rest of the community, you're allowed to say it. As soon as you start saying shit that people don't want you to hear, that they shut him up somehow. Money, it's just paper. It's printed. But as soon as you start saying, no, it's just paper, and then somehow it's magical and it means something, you can't say that. No, you can. And then you'll get fucking witch hunt. So silly. It's a stupid thing, the right to offend or not to offend. What? But they're not rights. That's the thing that's confusing me at the moment. It's like the things that I think that should happen, but I know they don't exist. They just made up these fucking made up rules. Is there a line? Did he go too far? Are women funny? No. The answer is yes. Women are hilarious. I don't know what the fuck I threw that one in there for. Is there a line? Where's the line? Can you say certain things? Why can't you say certain things? Should we have censorship? Who do we protect? It all comes down to just protecting egos again. I don't want to feel a little bit sad for a minute because my whole reality has changed. People don't want to have their whole universe just whipped underneath them to show this magical thing where at first it's scary. As soon as have you tried having an argument with a fucking religious person? They go mental, some of them. And you know, they get really upset and sad. And it's fine that they've been indoctrinated and fucking manipulated and told what to think. So they're fucking, you might as well be shouting at a brick wall. Because you can't really, it's really hard to get through to them. You can't get angry or you've lost. Just sit there and just be like, yeah, no, I understand that you don't believe in dinosaurs, but there are fossils. There are fossils, so... Yeah, no. I'm not saying a boat wasn't built, but I do think all the animals didn't fit on the boat. I don't think all the animals got on the boat, so... Well, you're ignorant. You know, you're wrong. Nah. Logic. When did logic become a fucking thing that's scrutinized? Well, we have a blasphemy law in this country now, so anything you say that's logical will be we will use and throw you in jail. I don't know, but the fuck was I saying? Yeah, like. It's weird because the things I believe, I love the idea of freedom of speech. It's a beautiful idea that should exist. Thomas Paine is a wonderful man. If you just go look at his stuff and what he said about it. I love the American Constitution, the First Amendment right to say what the fuck you like. That's beautiful. You don't have this in this country. In Britain, it's the most surveilled country in the world or something ridiculous. The fucking people tweeting shit being thrown in prison. That's ridiculous. There was a fucking kid arrested for a Madeleine McCann joke. Oh, I fucked Madeleine. We've all made that joke. Everybody I know has made a joke surrounding that girl with a little bit of and then, no, she's at my house. No, I've got her. Everybody I know has made no, I've got her. I've got her at my house. Then some kid tweeted it. Because every fucking 4 years, her face appears on the Sun newspaper just to create a bit more press around her. Generate that. Hey, do you remember this girl? Look, it's like a bad Peter Kay routine. Who remembers Madeleine McCann, guys? You remember? Hey, do you remember Madeleine McCann? Hey, who doesn't remember her? She's about this big. Yeah, blue eyes. Like, one eye was a little bit weird. Hey? Oh, do you remember her, do you? Oh, garlic bread, eh? Garlic bread, Madeleine McCann. Hey! It was an awful it's like an awful Peter Kay routine. The Sun newspaper's like, oh, do you remember this girl? And every year, every time the Sun newspaper shows that fucking photo, someone, one of my friends or me, or someone I know, fucking half the population around the country, if you're a teenager, you instantly make I have her joke. And some kid tweeted that I have her joke. 90 fucking days community service in a fucking prison. Really? Really? That's a country, is it? That's a country. The fucking and the breach of the peace. Whatever. I don't know what the fucking laws they throw you in for now. It's ridiculous. Oh, it's race and hate laws. Why can't you be racist? I don't like racists, but why can't you be racist? Why can you not just express racist opinions? Why can you not do that? I wholeheartedly believe you should have the right to be horribly racist. I don't agree with them. I think that you should be able to express racist ideas. You know? This is racist. This is a racist idea that I believe. I genuinely think it's better for the slaves in Africa that got kidnapped. Oh, the phone's ringing. Shall I answer? Let's answer. Let's have a... Hello? Hello there, how are you? No, he's not in at the moment, sorry. No, I'm not, no. That's cool. Alright, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Wow, what a wonderful lady she was. What the fuck was I saying? Oh, that was it, yeah. The racism thing. We should have got her involved. Why did I not? Be like, hey, what do you think of this whole... Anyway. So, so... Yeah, the race... there's a theory that says that African Americans living in Africa were lucky to be netted up and shipped across the sea than to still be living in Africa. And I kind of agree, because there's no 50 cents coming from Ethiopia. I've not seen a Biggie Smalls, you know, come from Africa. A lot of some of them put on pretty fucking well from the whole slavery. Now, that's offensive and racist, and I kind of half-jokingly agree with it, but I kind of do agree with it. But is that enough to get me fucking arrested? Because if so, just throw me in prison now. Someone could come along and call me a fucking moron, but no, they're like, well, let's not just engage in this conversation. We'll just throw him in a fucking jail. It's ridiculous. That's why, like I said, that's why I love America and the First Amendment. You know, because the worst people... like, everybody's been bringing up the Westboro Baptist Church. Well, if the two men that killed the 12 people in Paris represent all Muslims, then the Westboro Baptist Church represent all Christians. If only that was the case. How fucking awesome would that be? Imagine, you know... I really do like the Westboro Baptist Church. You know? They really do keep the fucking freedom of speech alive in America. If you, as a country, the worst people that exist in your society, if you have a society and the worst people that exist in your society are the Westboro Baptist Church, you have a fucking awesome society. No one's being raped. No one's being murdered. Everybody is allowed to express ideas. The worst thing that happens is occasionally when a soldier dies, is someone sings a Lady Gaga parody. That's the worst thing. That's the worst thing at his funeral. Who doesn't like a fucking song and dance anyway? I welcome the Westboro Baptist Church to dance at my funeral. For the freedom of speech they uphold. I fucking love them for it. What we should do is to have them never say anything again. There's nothing... I do not agree with violence, but I agree with fucking passive-aggressive singing. You shouldn't hate people, don't kill people, but express ideas, even if they're hateful ideas. Truly fucking believe that. But the country you live in doesn't. They don't want you to say what the fuck you like. Expressing ideas. Because that's when you realise they realise, oh god, the people don't like us. It's fucking silly. And they can take away your freedoms. You have no freedom. There's natural freedoms. There's natural laws. You get hit in the face by a football, it hurts. You slip on ice and bang your head, you die. Gravity will pull you towards it. There's these natural laws, and then all the other laws are just made up. Freedom of speech. Fucking, I don't know. How fucking, what plants you should be able to digest. You have no freedoms. You're lucky to have privileges. You're born in a country with privileges, and those privileges can be taken away, manipulated, and changed from whichever fucking situation you're living in the moment. So you might as well just figure out what the fucking laws are, and just work with the system, and kind of figure it out and just enjoy it. Just try and enjoy the fucking system that's created, and petition and fucking make an effort to try and change them back. But don't give in. Keep the fight alive. Anyway. I don't know. I'm going to end it there. That's, I don't know what else to shout about. But, I don't know. If anybody didn't agree with me, feel free to call me a fucking moron. It's perfectly right. It's your right to call me a fucking idiot. I welcome it. I welcome your hatred. As long as it's not violent. As long as it's not me being fucking killed. Alright? Don't fucking kill people. But thank you very much for listening to this podcast. This has been the Furious Fetus, episode 5. If you enjoyed any of this, let me know. Add me at ScottAmbrose10 on Twitter. Share it. Tell people about it. Just let people know that this exists. If there's anything that you want me to talk about, I'll advertise for you. My sponsors this week have been the freedom of speech. My second sponsor has been extremist, Muslim extremists. I support them. I've been supporting them for a long time now. I don't know who my third sponsor is. The woman on the phone looking for my father. So go find her for whatever company she was working for. But thank you very much for listening. Lots of love and all that shit. Now go fuck yourself. Fuckity bye.